Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Tom. Thank you so much for joining me here today on the channel. And this will be my last long form video that is shot in South Carolina. The movers spent all day here. It is after 5, it's almost 5:30 on February 3rd. They came in at around 8 o'clock. And they left about an hour and a half ago or so. They literally packed up 98% of the house. There's a few things left in the garage that need to be wrapped up tomorrow. But since they had a long drive back to Charlotte, they're going to come back in the morning and finish up everything that's left over. I'm really emotional right now, and it's really tough for me to shoot this video. But I'm going to try to do it. As you can see, not much snow left behind. It is about 52 degrees right now, 51, 52 degrees, somewhere around there. And the snow's been actually going on its way, departing us for good. Boy, it's certainly tough walking around the house and seeing, a bench on its side like this. It's definitely interesting, but all of my belongings, even the belongings of my son and his mom, are in boxes. It's absolutely it's a sight to be had. I don't think I can sit on that bed because it's plastic wrapped. So I'll just walk you guys around the house. Duchess is over there kind of panicking. She doesn't know what's happening. But I can tell you she wants one thing. She's standing right next to her bag of pig ears. And I always leave the bag open so she can smell them for her reward. Here you go, baby. Oh yeah, look at that. And off she goes. But anyway, kitchen's boxed up. The counter is clean for the first time in a month. These boxes that are plain are for me to pack up odds and ends that are left behind that need to be packed outside of the movers, because the movers can't take flammables, they can't take food products, they can't risk having a, infestation of some kind in their storage warehouse. So I have to make sure that I pack all that up. But you can see this is Eddie's bedroom, what remains of it. They packed everything up. His bed is in 4,000 pieces. And yeah, it's quite an emotional experience just to walk around this house, basically one last time while the contents are in it, even if they are boxed up and ready to go. Tomorrow all they need to do is disassemble the table, pull out the fridge, pull out the washer and dryer. I put the cooler here so that I can empty the freezer and the fridge, so that way I can make sure that I don't, leave anything in the fridge for me to find months from now. I've done that before. All the cabinets are empty. Everything is basically staged to go. All these boxes here, they loaded these up and they're going to be put on the truck tomorrow. Yeah, it's unreal. These guys did a lot of work today. I'll take you guys upstairs. Actually, I'll show you the garage first, because this is where a lot of work went down today too. So most of the stuff is going by truck. There's a few things that I'm going to take with me. there's a bunch of stuff over there in the corner that I need to take with me because it's flammable, like the diesel for the mower and stuff like that. Also, the 4 light fixtures are in that black road case over there against the wall. I managed to put them in there. They brought them down for me, and I put them in there. I folded up the rollover protection system on the mower, so that's why it's pointing backwards. But yeah, tomorrow they're going to take down the storage cubbies, actually just the contents. The shelves are staying because I don't have the energy to pull those down. I still have to take down my lockbox. This is where I kept the keys to the Kubota so I wouldn't lose them. But anyway, let's go upstairs. A lot of this stuff here in the hallway I have to take. This is my bag of firearms and a few other things. There's a can of ammunition right there. They're taking all of that. This is my base, my Kona base. This is my NX1 lighting console. And this is my acoustic guitar. And then the tables that the 2 Techno Beams stood on, as well as another piece of furniture that I never assembled. And then here's what's left of my bedroom and office. I'm actually going to open this up because I don't want there to be any weirdness happening in there, dry out and whatnot. Filing cabinet's ready to go. They put their red sticker on it, so that's ready to go. The fridge has a red sticker. The shelf that was here is gone. This truss is already disassembled. This just comes up like that, and then you take it with you. So, but yeah, this shelf is staying because I'm not dealing with the anchors in the wall. And this is all that's literally left of the closet. And I'm just going to turn the lights off in there. Boxes are staged in there. The bathroom is going to be emptied out by me mostly. And all this stuff is going with me. Those 2 laundry baskets I'm taking because those are my immediate clothes. And because I can't run the washer per se, they suggested that I wait to do laundry until I get to where I'm going because they don't want more water on the bottom of the washer, and you know it's had time to dry out and stuff like that. So I get it; it's no problem. I'm gonna have to recycle what I'm wearing tomorrow, but that's okay because for my road trip I'll have a pair of jeans or something to put on, and yeah, no big deal. Let me show you the office, what's left of it. So, for those who don't know, for the last few years after my wife and I separated, we kind of divided this house up. And this house has 2 master suites. The one downstairs where the door is to go out to the back deck, there's actually a bathroom that's adjacent. And this one has a bathroom that's adjacent. So there's 2 master suites. This is an add-on to the original house. And it's a larger master suite. So what I did was when my ex started her aesthetics work, she took one of the bedrooms on the far end of the house and made that her office. And then she had the master suite, the OG master suite. My son had his bedroom, and then I had this area. This was all my stuff. That's why it was so crowded and populated in here, because everything I ever had to my name was in this room. My network is running here, so I had all my servers and equipment here. I had my desk and everything here, all my artwork. everything that I had for my lighting rig was in here. And then I had my bed. So that's where I slept. And it worked out. It actually was comfortable. It was warm. It wasn't grand or anything, but it was livable. It was doable. I had my own bathroom, my own shower, my own walk-in closet, and then all of the stuff that was here for my work and whatnot. And boy, this is so hard to relive all of this stuff. The nostalgia is absolutely profound right now. Where was I? But this worked out for us. In other words, I was happy with whatever the decision was that allowed us to function inside this house. This house became a functional entity of our relationship, our enterprise, whatever you want to call it. And, be that as it may, be that as it is, I guess I should say, that, it's really tough to relive this. It's very hard for me to just not break down and wonder where it all went wrong, even though I already know full and well what happened and how things went. Anyway, I believe that what I'm doing is for the benefit of my child. I believe that the next phase of my life will be better than this phase was. I fully intend on living my life to the fullest. And I'm going to have my partner with me. She's going to be there with me. Right, baby? There you go. That's a yes. As such, I need to start over, and I need to do it as soon as possible. I can't wallow in the past. I can't undo what's been done. I can only look to the future and try incredibly hard not to make the same mistakes that caused a lot of heartbreak and strife and the need for our family to separate and split up the way it has. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that my ex and I are really good friends. My ex's boyfriend and I are good friends. It's a weird friendship, relationship, but I appreciate that because I'm not one to burn bridges. I, in fact, don't think I ever burned a single bridge in my life. Unless something really morbidly bad went wrong and then I was forced to do something, to save myself or my sanity. But lo and behold, I'm able to take this stuff into the next life, and I'm able to start over, to re-engineer whatever phase 2, or I guess whatever phase I'm on now, of my life, whatever is to come. It's up to me. It's my decision, and it's imperative that things are done correctly and positively, and we move on in a positive way. But I will tell you, I'm going to miss this house. I'm not going to miss South Carolina. A lot of bad things happened in South Carolina to us as a family, as a whole, everything. Um, no particular, you know, reasons need to be mentioned, but I will say that we gave it our fair shot. We made it almost 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. Um, Father's Day this year would have been the fourth year. And I have been able to make progress in my career, in my business, in ways that I don't think I would have been able to do had I remained in California. But that said, it's still time to move on. I need to be closer to my son. I need to be able to, within a few hours, see him. You know, if something happens, like let's say his mom calls me at 8 o'clock in the morning and he says, "Hey, I forgot to tell you, but Eddie's got an after school, whatever, game, event, activity." If I'm not working, if I'm sitting in my house, you bet your butt that I'm going to grab my bag. I'm going to have a go bag that's packed, my mobile office, which is essentially my backpack with my work supplies, my iPad. You know, I have two iPads, my laptop, you know, everything. And I'm on the road. I'm on the road within 15 minutes. You know, if I gotta leave Dutchy somewhere, you know, I have family in Central PA that will watch her for me, and she's over here definitely getting her rest on. So I think that'll work out a lot better, because a 5-hour drive is much better than a 12-hour drive, especially when there's bad weather. You know, because if I'm in Pennsylvania and there's bad weather, then I know for a fact that the state of Pennsylvania and the state of Ohio take care of their freeways. You know, they plan, they salt, they plow, they snow blow, they do whatever they have to keep, you know, the heartbeats of those states going. But when 8 inches of snow fall here, the town shuts down, and even the utility workers can't get to work. They can't get to where the plows are. And in my mind, it's like, well, shouldn't you have driven the plow home? Like, isn't that a thing? Like, I know police officers drive their cruisers home because they can't be expected to drive their personal car all the way to the shop only to pick up their police cruiser and then go to work. Like, I know they'd pull out of their driveway in their police car. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, and I'm not mentally able to sustain that train of thought at the moment. This is a very difficult time, and it's one of those, videos that I almost didn't want to make because I didn't want to be all bummy. I didn't want to be all sad and gloomy, but this is a, profound moment in my life, and it's something that has to come to a close, and I need to move on. But like I said, I love this house. And I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. If I could somehow split this house up into, 4 pieces and put it on the back of a flat semi-trailer, I would, in a heartbeat. Take this room, take that room, take the living room, just split it all, like, somehow. I don't know. But the next house is going to be the next adventure. You guys will come along for that. We're going to look at homes. We're going to talk to the agent, assuming he's okay with being on camera, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, it'll just be me, but we'll work it out somehow. And I do want to thank all of you before I sign off here. I do want to thank each and every single one of you that have watched my videos from the beginning of this channel's inception, because it's been 31 days today that this channel has been active. We started out with 0. I created all original content for this channel. I abandoned the other channel that I had, the behind the scenes one. It's still there. You can find it. If you look for Tom's BTS in the YouTube search bar, you can find some of the older videos. But that channel got shadow banned, demonetized. Everything went, downhill with that channel. And I ended up speaking to somebody in the YouTube community, whatever it is, that ended up giving me some pointers, and basically everything pointed to, you need to start over and try to get, back your subscribers and try to work your way up to getting monetized again. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And it's thanks to you guys that I'm now at 50 subscribers. I have a little over 100 videos. I think there's about 108 or 109 videos on the channel. I've been uploading pretty much daily, multiple times per day if you're looking at the shorts. There's a lot of shorts. There's less long form because these take a long time to make, and I try to edit them and make them look good and all that stuff. But the shorts are real. The shorts are pretty much as they come, as they are. But yeah, thanks to you guys, we've made it 1 month, all of January, and you guys are here to see the next phase of my life. And I can't think of a better group of people that I would want to have on this journey with me, because I decided, many years ago that I wanted to try my share at YouTube. And it wasn't to become a millionaire. I didn't do YouTube to, strike it big, but I wanted to do YouTube to hopefully one day be able to do it daily, to share life's experiences with people who are, kind of in a similar situation as I am, maybe, similar projects that are happening. Maybe I've done something like that, and maybe I can teach somebody how to do it, like replacing the head unit of your car, and then troubleshooting it because the backup camera didn't work, only to find out that I didn't order a piece for it, etc., etc., etc. I know I have to service the Kubota when I get up to Pennsylvania, so there's going to be a whole thing on that. It won't have 100 hours on it, but I'm going to service it for the season. I'm going to grease it, lube it, change the oil in it, and I did that on the old channel, but I'm going to do it again. And I'm just going to try to be a little bit more consistent and give you guys the opportunity to communicate with me. At the end of every description, each video description, I put my email address in. It's real. It's me. It's my name. So you can't really go wrong. Several of you have emailed me there, and I've responded, and it's kind of nice. It's like having pen pals. It's actually really cool. So I wanted to thank you guys for that and making this channel what it is. It is a small channel. I don't have a team of creators that are making content for it. It is just me. I'm the producer. I'm the editor. I'm the director. I'm cameraman. So it's as best as it's going to get. But as always, my friend Dutch is down here, who's snoring her mind out because she's had a long day with the movers here. And on behalf of Duchess and myself, I want to thank you guys one more time. And this will close out the last long form video in South Carolina. The next one will be shot probably on the way to Pennsylvania. I don't know how things are going to be with weather. I don't know if I'll be able to do a lot of recording while driving. Now that I have 50 subscribers, I thought, well, maybe I can do a live stream while I'm driving. And I don't know how dangerous that would be, but I don't know. I just maybe I can just put a camera up in the dash and you guys can see the road as I'm driving, or something like that. I don't know. Thoughts everywhere. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Thanks again. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.